Ei. No niin. Mites tää peli toimikaan? Ow. Mennääs tonne. Highlands overlooking the lake. This is the right place, isn't it? Didn't you say there was someone here who wanted to meet the doll? I certainly don't see anybody. Patience isn't your strong suit, is it? Come on, over here. Okay. What? What just happened? What the hell is that? That wasn't there before, was it? And whoa, why is this nighttime all of a sudden? Because this place is in flux, so to speak. It is located in a small pocket between your world and the next. That was fast. I heard what happened from Zigza. You were fortunate to get away safely. And as promised, you brought the warrior with you. Good boy, Gaze. I didn't want to, and please stop telling me I'm a good boy. It's demeaning. We're even now, right? Oh, I never forced you to do anything. Of course, it is only natural for a disciple to do what his master tells him. That's how I see it anyway. And you are? Pardon me. My name is Ziarius. I am Gee's Master of Sorcery and the acting elder of Iska. Iska? You mean like Iska of the Five Tribes? The one that totally disappeared? Indeed. Welcome, Adolan Dogi. Welcome to the hidden village of Iska, in service to the Great Moon Dragon. Would you care for a brief tour? Iska village. Niin? This hidden village was constructed 200 years ago. The Iska tribe once inhabited the area where Altago city now stands. However, when the Edonians decided to move from what is now Ruins Island, we were persecuted and driven out. As a last resort for self-preservation, we used the power of the moon to access this pocket between worlds and hid. The people of Edona reformed of our old land into modern-day Altago, which became a highly prosperous harbor city, and all memory of Iska was gradually forgotten. Man, that sucks. But what do you want with the doll? You specifically sent for him, right? Ah yes, as it happens, I have a request for you, adult Kristen. You, the Dragon Warrior, having heard the voices of all 5 great dragons of Altago. Dragon what? Adol asked Ciarus to explain his statement in greater detail. It is the title of the man who receives the powers of the 5 great dragons. According to an ancient Iskan legend, we are told that the Dragon Warrior has the power to stop the dreaded Wind of Destruction. The Wind of Destruction, huh? And what exactly is that again? Regrettably, its true nature is not noted in the legends. However, once it begins to blow, there will be unrest and chaos in Altago until everything disappears. Or so to say, to the legends at any rate. The hell? There's no way that's true, is it? It's just some dusty old fairy tale written by an elder dustier old man, right? I wouldn't be so sure. You've seen with your own eyes what's going on around Altago. All the phenomena, as people have been calling them. Oh, you mean like Iskan fever and the Titanos? Yes, I believe these recent phenomena are exactly the sorts of omens the ancient writings foretold. Iskan fever, for one, is a disease caused by severe imbalances within the body, resulting in high fever and ultimately petrification. I fear that it may be the broken balance of Altago itself that is affecting the bodies of its inhabitants. And this, I believe, is also the reason behind the Titanos' increasingly unpredictable behavior. I believe that this Wind of Destruction refers to a calamity manifested from the sum of Altago's imbalances. That's crazy. And you're asking Adol to stop it? It has been said since ancient times that the balance of Altago is held by the powers of the 5 dragons. But ever since Edona's invasion of Iska, faith in the dragons has dwindled. As a result, they no longer dwell among us. So for some time, Altago has been home to none who are capable of correcting imbalances in the land, leading to what we see today. But Adol, you've received word and power from the 5 dragons. I believe you may be the hero described in our records. To quote one particular passage, "Rise, O destined warrior, awaken them from slumber. Oppose the wind of destruction." Adol Kristen, I believe you, and you alone, have the power to wake the 5 great dragons from their long sleep. Kyllä nyt vaihtui, nipponi. Wait a minute. This is all too sudden. Plus, I mean, Adol is in the middle of some pretty crazy crap already. I mean, he's a fugitive. We all are. He was framed for killing the king, and I am familiar with the incident at the city. I've been kept abreast. And I expect that said incident will have a notable effect on the issue at hand. Huh? Serious? What do you mean? Cyrus. Miten lausutaan oikein? The current imbalance is mostly the result of human activities, considering the enormous population of Altago city, and an incident of great magnitude such as an act of regicide. Well, what effect do you think it will have? Damn. So disorder in the human world adversely affects Altago, accelerating its imbalance. Is that about the size of it? Yeah, I see where you're going with this. Unfortunately, I also do not know who the real assassin is. I surmise he or she is either from an enemy nation or committed the act of internal political reasons. Regardless of the assassin's purpose, however, the incident has begun to shape the fate of Altago in a significant way. It is very much a cause for immediate concern. Adol Kristin, I understand that it may seem rather unreasonable, asking an outsider to shoulder Altago's fate. You may choose to walk away, and I will not stop you. However, after hearing of your exploits from Gaze, I cannot help but put my faith in you. I'm hoping that perhaps you'll be able to approach this from the perspective of an adventurer, rather than a chosen one. Adol expressed his unflinching desire to take on the responsibilities of the Dragon Warrior. Adol Kristin, thank you. You have my gratitude. Man, he never stood a chance. Serious, you're quite the weasel, you know that? There's no way he could refuse your offer when you put it like that. Adol will do anything for adventure. Oh, pardon me, I did not intend to manipulate. That's just how Sirius talks. Pretty frustrating, isn't it? He uses fancy language to gloss over the real issues and make them more presentable. I remember when I came to Altago in search of a spell to beat my brother. Mumble mumble. Honestly, I did not expect you to master the Iskan seal spells. It is truly quite an accomplishment. Nor did I expect you to bring along your cute little fairy friends when you came back. Such a good boy, so full of surprises. I told you to stop calling me that, Sirius. It's demeaning to both of us. What does Adol need to do exactly? Wake the dragons? I mean, you can't just tell someone to go wake the dragons and expect him not to have questions. Beyond the altars you've visited are sanctums where the dragons sleep. According to legend, these are places no human may enter, with the exception, of course, of the Dragon Warrior and his companions. So, go to the sanctums, find the dragons, and wake them up. Correct. The dragons should know how to stop the wind of destruction. Therefore, I would like you to seek them out and ask for that information. And I don't think you'll get everything you need from just one dragon, regrettably. So we have to go all around Altago again. That means we'll need to talk to all the elders again too. We'll have to explain to them that Adol was framed and is on the run. That will not be necessary, said a woman. Adol doggy! I hear you got yourself into some trouble. What the? Why are you all here? I asked Gaia's fairies to send word to each village. I thought it would be wise for their respectful representatives to come together and share information. Unfortunately, with the death of the king, I was unable to call for the elder of the sea tribe. Oh, I don't know whether to call you well prepared or overzealous. We heard everything from the little fairies. You're going to meet the dragons, right? Well, we're here to help. That's really kind of you. According to legend, you will need the assistance of each tribe to gain access to its corresponding sanctum. Members of each tribe's elder ancestry, to be exact. Fortunately, everyone here is either the current elder or is of the elder's line, and each of us has come to aid you in your task. You sure about this? I'd also wanted man now, and that could cause problems for you too. Well, I mean no offense by this, but we're not specifically doing this for Adol's sake. The issue at hand right now concerns every man, woman, and child in Altago. We cannot rightfully entrust this matter to an outsider without keeping a close eyes on him on ourselves. Yeah, we're all listening together. Oh man. Adol, what do you think? Adol expressed his gratitude and agreed to accept their help. Awesome! We shall make a formidable team. I look forward to accompanying you on this journey. Amazing. It's like we're one big happy family. Speaking of which, we need a grumpy uncle. What do you say, gays? You're perfect for the role? I had no real intention to. While you're journeying on, I will be examining the old records left behind in Iska. I may be able to find something concrete about the wind of destruction's true nature. And it would be most beneficial if I had a liaison between your party and myself. Where might I be able to find such a person, I wonder? Oh, how I wish I had someone I could count on. Alright, fine. I'll go, just stop. I'm in. You happy now? Gay fairies indeed. Mustafa, Mishera, kaikki on mun partissa mukana, joten... Jos toi kuulee Mishera mieluummin kuin toi Geissi, vaikka Gay on vähän semmonen, tiedätkö? Gay-evä. Yes. Shanoa, Zegram, and Kylos each possess a hidden sanctum, and all must be visited. Our first priority is to speak with the dragons. What about the other two sanctums? There was a dragon altar on Ruins Island. Is that one of those sanctum entrances too? Yes, I believe the sea sanctum is located on Ruins Island. However, at present, Ruin Island is not easily or safely accessible. I believe it would be best to postpone any attempts at visiting that sanctum for the time being. Yeah, good thought. Nyt menee kielisolmuun. Then what about Iska's sanctum? Wouldn't it be best to go there first, since it's probably like behind a wall here or something? Unfortunately, the location of Iska's sanctum remains unknown. All knowledge of it perished with the Iskan Elder Line 200 years ago. Oh crap, that's no good. I had heard rumors of this, but I did not know it was true. Indeed, among the responsibilities of the Elder of Iska was tasks that only he was capable of carrying out. As the Elder of the tribe that reversed the Dragon of Harmony, he served as the mediator among all the tribes. Perhaps the Edonians were not pleased with Iska's privileged status, and so decided to put an end to them. Man, that's horrible. So the people of Altaga City have always been that insolent. That is why I'm merely the acting elder. We would have known the truth about the legend as well if the elder line had survived. All we can do now is look for clues in the ancient Iskan records. Shanoa, chapa chapa cha, chapa 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 cha, chapa 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 cha. Nonni, oliko siinä tarpeeksi dialogia? We, the Iskan people, were unable to trust any other tribe after we were persecuted and driven into seclusion. But it is reassuring to have leaders of all the other villages here with us now. I sincerely hope that you will be able to have fruitful meetings with all the dragons. Sure, whatever you say. Hedelmälliset meetingit. Man, kissa vielä. Se on koira, mä luulen, että se on kissa. Look at these graphics, oh my god! The graphics are so amazing. Onks täällä asustaa? With the appearance of the Dragon Warrior, the 5 dragons shall awaken, and then, what will happen to Aldago? My name is Matthew Torres, Dragon Researcher. I have so many questions yet unanswered, but lack for material. I know. I would like to ask you a favor, if I may. I would like to bring me materials you find in the sanctums where all the dragons dwell. If you show me such materials, I'll share with you all that I know about the 5 dragons of Altago. It is knowledge unknown to the outside world, but such knowledge exists to be used and shared. Oh no! More quests. Joo. Vai että sulle pitää kerätä materiaali niistä sanktumeista. No haista se paska. Only the ringing of the Iskan bell will allow outsiders to pass through the barrier that conceals this village. In all its 2 centuries of existence, the barrier has never been broken. It's sad to have lost contact with the other tribes, but given the persecution we face, we had little other choice. Shabba. Joo, no niin. Sinne menee se jäbä. Kato tapiri! Iska's seal arts refer to a special type of magic, in which physical charms are infused with various enhancements. Utilizing these arts, one can create an illusionary wall, a passage between dimensions, whatever you can imagine. Onpa muuten ruma tapiri. Menkää sit pois eestä, mä haluan nähdä tapirin naama. Noin, nyt näkyy tapirin naama. Eiköhän toi oli ihan vörtti. Minkä mä nyt käytin? Voi paskaa. Juurikin näin, hyvä. Ehkä se on nappisilmät indeed. Have you noticed the uniqueness and rarity of everything around you? It's because here we exist as though frozen in time. Our peace was disrupted every now and then by outsiders like yourself, but in general everything is like it was. The last outsider summoned was the young and angry-looking fellow with the black hair, and that was 2 years ago. Joo. Eli keissi siis. Oh, hello. I heard about you from Sirius, the Dragon Warrior and his companions, correct? The name's Brandy Swenson. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Welcome to Iska's synthesis workshop. What, you weren't aware? Synthesis originated in ancient Iska. All the other tribes eventually learned the art of synthesis, but none are as versed in its use as the Iskans. Well, synthesis does require special knowledge and tools after all, not to mention training. But even here, the art of synthesis hasn't seen much use in the last 200 years. We don't get out much. So, as a heads up, I'll be deciphering the old records while I work, but I'll do everything in my power to assist you. Oh, and on that note, have you heard of Iska's spirit elixirs? If you'd like me to try concocting such a mixture, feel free to ask. I suspect they would be great of use. Mitäköhän nää on? So you're interested in the spirit elixirs? Well then, allow me to tell you all about them. Spirit elixirs are one of the many types of medicine that can only be synthesized with special Iskan technology. According to the records, these elixirs can improve specific attributes of whosoever imbibes them. The catch is, finding the ingredients needed to make these elixirs is rather tricky, which is where you come in. I would like you to gather the necessary materials to create these elixirs, so I can determine if it's even possible. Of course, any elixirs I can successfully synthesize nyt tulee liikaa ässiä, will be yours for the taking. The experience alone is all I seek. There should be an old record on the shelf there that tells you all the necessary ingredients to make them. That aside, even though they're called elixirs, they actually come out as a fine powder, sort of like sugar or flour. If I do succeed, be careful not to spill or inhale them. The former would be a waste, the latter would really hurt. Okay. You can now synthesize spirit elixirs at the workshop in Iska. Yeah! Oi, täällä on hurjaa aseita. Oh my god! Beast Layer. Se antaa muuten lisää strengthia. That's all. Eikö se mitään muuta ollut? Paskakauppa. Onhan täällä vaikka mitään. Kato, passe. Passe. Pass. Jos mä ostan kuule ton Beastlayer, niin se on varmaan pro-vehe. Eikö? 41. Jee! Minä tein sen. Täällä ei varmaan mitään syntesis-hommia ole niin paljon, että me pitää sitä tehdä. Ei varmaan. Se puhui jostain hyllystä. It's an old scroll titled Spirit Elixir Synthesis. Life compound ingredients: Lukea seed, aika seed, titanium fluid, spiritual water. Strength compound ingredients: Kamika seed, Komona seed, monster fluid, spiritual water. Lock-in seed, Salimera seed, monster fluid and spiritual water. Chickle seed, Netlit seed, holy water, spiritual water. Ambuna seed, blah 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 blah, joo. Okei. Onks täällä semmosia? No siis, nää on vissiin niitä eliksiirejä, eikö ookin? Joo. Selvä. Mutta oli spiritual wateria, niin... Vai niin? Kuka sijoittaa? This hidden village is being sustained by a strong seal art and the power of the moon. The two moons represent balance and the art are... Kyllä tää vielä onnistuu joskus. I swear. The people of Vaikka were practically annihilated during the Dorians' persecution 2 centuries ago. This hidden village was founded by the few who survived. But unfortunately, a great deal of Iskas's knowledge was lost along with the lives of his people. It's truly sad to see a culture wipe out like that. Lol. Don't talk to me, please! She seems guarded and suspicious. Mikä se oli? Don't you dare talking to me. It is a rather tall pillar, with something similar to the seal of the moon engraved upon it. We, the people of Iska, have watched over the balance of Altaiko, hidden from the rest of the world. But then there was an earthquake. This is sad news. An earthquake is proof that Altaiko is falling into chaos. Ah yes, allow me to say one thing if you would. You have already acquired the powers of the dragons, and know the skills you must use to suppress the enemy. But in order to use these skills, you must first build up the powers of the dragons to the absolute limit. The powers of the dragons will increase more rapidly if you use your skills with the weapons containing them equipped. And I assume the higher level of the skill you use, the more power it harnesses from its dragon. Remember that and use it to your advantage. The extra skill gauge builds up each time you use regular skills. Also keep in mind that the more SP that skill uses, the faster the extra cost will fill. Jaha. Extra kauke. Mene sinä pois, typerä lapsi. Joo. Das ist das hidden spirit village of Iska. I know. Voisin muuten seivata, koska nyt on niin paljon dialogia, että... Tosta ja... Tuolta, noin! Kyllä se vanhakin osaa. Eli ne symbolit. No kuulkaa, mä en kyllä muista niitä paikkoja yhtään. Tiedän kyllä mitä se tarkoittaa, mutta en muista yhtään missä ne oli. Joten nyt mennään niinku speedrunaten. We're back. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that there's a village here, though. Unfortunately, no one remembers the spell to undo the barrier around this village. Ah, I almost forgot. I have something for you, Adol. Moon song bell. It's from Sirius. You can use it to access any location that's hidden or sealed off through Iska magic. Excellent! You rang this bell to get us all here yourself, right? Basically, yeah. According to Sirius, there are other locations all throughout Altago that have been similarly hidden. If you come across any places marked with the Iskan seal, it wouldn't hurt to try giving the bell a ring. So they're like shortcuts. Sounds cool, let's try it at all. But Adol can teleport us all with the dragon energy he received. We don't really need this to get anywhere, do we? A strange energy has permeated the atmosphere for some time now. It seems all warp locations are no longer accessible to the disturbance. Ugh. What? The earthquake must have created a disturbance in the flow of energy throughout Altago, masking all the warp locations. So it's not that the ability cannot be used, but that the power on which it draws has faltered? It's no more than a minor inconvenience, but all these anomalies and earthquakes do not bode well for this island. We must make haste. Right. I guess we should head to one of the villages for now. Yeah. L. Christing and 2 others are currently on the run. Search parties have been sent to all the villages, but the fugitives remain at large. It is believed they are hiding somewhere in the Altago plains. Adol, I'm so glad you're safe. So they got away? General, your men have allowed an intruder into the palace, and now this? Are you not being a bit careless? I make no excuses for this. I shall dispatch 2 companies for a thorough investigation. Don't bother. There's no point sending your men to just walk around the plains. Set up checkpoints on all the roads and wait for him to fall into the trap himself. We just need to show the people that we're actually doing something to find our escapee. Anything more is wasted effort. I leave the matter in your hands, General. Your Royal Highness, please accept my apologies for causing you such worry with my carelessness. Perhaps Her Highness should rest and allow her humble servant to handle all further security matters. Right, thanks, Drazen, I'll do just that. Good, then I shall return to my duties. Princess, I agree with the General. You should rest. You barely slept last night. But Adol did not run away because he was afraid. He must have left to do something related to dragons. Sigrun, I have a favor to ask of you. Sigrun. More like...
Let me.
Mikä tää musiikki on? What is this new music? Nyt on biisi, hei. Oh my god, that's a big one. Se on aika iso. Se on niin iso. Onko tää titanossi? Mitä helvettiä? Ei. Let me. Missä semmonen paikka oli? En mä nyt välitä teistä. Mä löytää semmosen... Never mind. Down. Pitäis varmata aivan helvetisti rahat. Mä haluaisin ostaa kaikki ne erikoisjutskat. Seköhän täällä oli. Joo, mä en muista yhtään missä niitä oli. Jaha. Siellä on arkku. What is that? It seems the Dragon Knights are standing guard. Undoubtedly, their goal is to find and arrest you at all. We will not be able to pass through this way. Yeah. That makes things easier. Mä ohjaan meitä suoraan ensimmäiseen semmoseen... Tiedättekö? Semmoseen paikkaan, minkä saa auki sillä hemmetin kellolla.
We must fight. Yes, we do have to fight.
Voinko mä tappaa sen tyypin kanssa täällä? Jos mä haluan. Haluanko minä? Nyt ainakin teen vahinkoa kyllä siihen. Ai. Kai. Oho! Se täällä kello.
We must fight.
Miks tää mitään muuta tee täytyy? Oho! Laaja alue, miten tuo menee. Yksi suunnaus. Ehehe. Sä oot varmaan voinut tappaa low-levelankin. Tää on ihan helppo. Se kaatuu niin hitaasti. Mikä siellä on? Complete it. What is that? Dragon Orb. Mitä sillä tekee? Allows natural health recovery in various places. Meaning? Can you be more specific? No voi vitsi. Sama kuin sanoa, että Sevellä kasvaa jossain epämääräinen tuumori. Mutta ei kerrota, että missä. Pitää ite löytää se. Pääseekö tännekään? Tänne Altago City. Mutta ei. Kaikissa on tullut paljon isompia, mitä ne ennen on ollut. Sieltä on kyllä iso. Aivakseen ympäri tämän. Täällä on se ensimmäinen dunkki, mutta oliko täällä semmonen paikka myös? Ei. Haluan tarkistaa. Ei täällä kyllä mitään ole. Muuta kuin tommonen, niin. They were driven out, but it's definitely dedicated to the moon dragon, so it must be connected to the real one somewhere. Adol, this monument is the reason you were able to hear the voice of the moon dragon. Oh, like because it is the newest one, built long after all the others. How should I know? I'm just telling you what Kiarus told me. Yeah. Mutta uusi dialogi, hei. Me saadaan uusi dialogi. Jee! Huono musiikki. Takaisin siihen Plainsin musiikki, se oli loistava. Mä tosiaan striimaan, joo. Ja pelaan lomalla. Mä sanoin. Tää on mun toinen työ nyt. Sinnekään pääse. No niin. Miks pääsis? City is not an option, it would seem. Sure, would be nice if we could get in, but we'll manage without for now. We have things to do elsewhere anyway. Joo. Sieltä ei ollut yllättävää vaihtoehtoa. Ainoa oikea reitti on alas. Tuolla mitään. Ei oo. Toi ois kyllä. Hei tossa! Tämä!
What? So that's what he meant by a shortcut. That's wild. The Dragon Knights will never find us now. Won't be quite that easy. No one passed through here since the Iskans sealed it up 200 years ago. There are bound to be some tough monsters in here. Probably Titanium class even. Might be best to head to Shanoa first.
Mitenköhän siellä sitten on? Ootas hetki. Siis siellä oikeesti mun pitää mennä Shanoaan vai? Eikö mä pääsen tänne vielä? Pääsen? Wilderness. That's what I'm going to name this place. Wilderness. Mennään sinne villageen ensin, eikä mennään tuonne. Sun taas ollut kyllä pelintekijällä miettinyt kauan, että mikä ton nimi on. Me ollaan niinku ulokkona ja me ollaan... No mikä se on, tyyli? Iso lölly. Herra jumala, se oli titano. Niinku tommonen isoksi kasvanut matelia. Siitä on syntynyt titano. Käytetään puuta. Mene sinä nyt pois siitä. Käytetään puuta. No, not that one, dude! No joo, ihan tappa. Toki saa ilmaisen levelupin. Ja kuinka se ollakaan, naiset herrat? Kohta tulee lisää dialogia taas, jee! Nyt kaikki rakastaa dialogia tässä pelissä. Jee! Lisää dialogia. No nyt! Iso bossi! Iso villisika. Rahan määrää ei voi kyllä... Sitä tuloa ei voi estää millään tavalla tässä pelissä. Jokainen tiputtaa rahaa. Mietit tommonen jättiläs bossi, vaikka silläkin on rahaa. Mitä se sillä tekee? Voinpa samalla kattoo ympäristöä, että... Ei täällä sattu vahingossakaan missään olevaa niitä... Sellaisia paikkoja, mihin pääsisi. Circle. Covered in moss, okei. Okay. Kävikö mä täällä? Mitä musta muista? Obviously. Eikö joka rekin ollut omat tommonen ylipalttinen tita? No, ei siis, no siis bossitappeluhan se on, mutta tarkoitan sitä, että se ei oo mikään semmonen huone, josta ei pääse pois. Vapaa maailman bossi siis. Aloitetaan heltti. Eli joka titolta varmaan saa jonkinlaisen esineen. Meillähän on vielä katsoa noita itemin paikkoja, on vaikka mitä vielä. Itse asiassa aika pelottavan paljon on asioita vielä, mitä pitäisi kerätä, tai pystyisi kerätä tässä pelissä.
Vettä tuulee kaatamalla.
No niin. Eiks tää sinne villageen? Ei ku... Tässä oli se bossi, josta on tullut tommonen pikkupossi. Kestiäkin mulla on 100 miljoonaa, mutta mä oon kattonut mitä pitäis tehdä ja mitä ei. Kenenkä mulla pitää puhua täällä sitten? Joku täällä? Se!
Grandma, I'm back.
Help, my boy! Welcome back!
And with so many people in tow too, are the elders of the other tribes with you? Elders Fatima, it has been a while. Ah, it's you. Why haven't you grown?
I believe this is our first meeting. I am Mishera, the Eldress of Kailas.
Ah, yes, I've heard much about you. You've come a long way. I'm Fatima, the Eldress of Sanaa. As you can see, things have been rather busy around here. I apologize for the lack of hospitality, and, from the looks of it, Sirius must have told you everything. He who hath heard the dragons, I guess it was you guys after all. I was surprised too. Never thought old Adel would... I'm guessing you know what's going on here already. I have a general idea, from what the tiny fairy told me. I would have preferred to attend in person, but I'm not young enough to travel such distances anymore. I had no choice but to send Elk in my place, and for that I offer my apologies. I see. Heh, I'm just glad I can help you out.
By the way, Grandma, do you know anything about these sanctums? Apparently there's something called a sanctum beyond the altar.
So you're going to the sanctum?
Do you know how to get there?
Of course, I'm the Eldress, and that's more than just a fancy title. But let's not discuss this here. Come to my house, we'll talk more there.
Oh!
So, where were we? Ah, yes, some dragon knights came to the village looking for you.
So they've been here already? They certainly work fast.
Well, it was just after the earthquake. I suggested that since they were here already, they should clear out some of the dangerous monsters in the forest.
That's some quick thinking there.
There's no need to worry. As long as you're in this village, not a soul will cause you any harm.
So, about that sanctum. Eldros Fatima, what kind of places are the sanctums? Well, they say the sanctums are the dwelling places of the 5 dragons. The dragons have been there since the beginning of time, and are falling into a deep slumber. As they slept, their powerful energy changed each den into what we call the sanctums today. They truly are the realms of dragons, as no humans can enter them. With the notable exception of the dragon warrior, of course. Go on. The elders of each of the 5 tribes have a unique incantation passed down through the generations, and when the destined warrior appears, they are to lead to him to the dragon's sanctums with these incantations. That is the duty of the village elders. So that's why we need to seek out help from all of them. Grandma, please teach me the incantation. I'll lead them to all to the sanctum myself. I thought you would say that, even after I just explained what a dangerous place it is. But I want to help everyone, please, pretty please. If we don't do something, Altago's gonna be in big trouble, right? It's not like this doesn't affect me too. After hearing what's gonna happen, you can't just expect me to do nothing. Indeed. Well, you have displayed surprisingly good behavior lately. Your martial abilities may still be lacking, but if this many are going, then you'll teach me the spell? Grandma, you're the best! Don't get too excited now. I am truly sorry. I should be the one leading you, but I most likely would not be much help. Please take this child instead. He still has much to learn, but he is of the elder family. He is qualified to lead you. Thank you. If he gets out of line, you have my permission to scold him. Now, Elk, I will teach you the incantation. You will lead the dragon warrior to the sanctum. Okay, I'm ready. Elk learned the spell. And it said that the altar deep within the ancient tree is the entrance to the earth's sanctum. No one has entered it for at least several centuries. There is no telling what awaits you there. Be careful. Kellä täällä on kauppaa, siellä on kauppaa, tippa-tippa-tippuu. Haluaisin ostaa sulta kampetta, vaikka tommosen, tai tommosen, tai tommosen, tai tuommoisen, tai tuommoisen. Okei. Ostan kaikki. No niin, hyvä. Thank you so much. Yes! Oravia, tapetaan kaikki. Halt, fugitive! I finally found you, Adol Kristin. Crap, a dragon knight. Aren't you Aisha's guardian? Look, that was all a misunderstanding. Adol didn't do anything. Don't move. I've already knocked an arrow. Try to escape and I'll lose it with no regrets. Damn it. Adol Kristin, I thought you would manage to escape the kingdom entirely. What is a wanted felon doing here? What are you really after? Adol explained the imminent destruction Altago was facing, and that he was on his way to speak with the 5 dragons to ask how to stop it. What? Destruction? Dragons? You must be out of your mind! I don't care if you are, though. Just answer me this. You really did not assassinate His Majesty, correct? Adol nodded without hesitation. Right, they seem honest. Guess there's nothing more to say, then. I made a promise. I'll be joining you now. What? Why? What do you want? It was the princess's request.
They're doing all they can to help Otago. I can't help them, so I want you to go on my behalf. That's what she told me. Oh, then what was that all with the bow and arrow? For a moment there I thought you were actually gonna kill us. Yes, that was my intention, or at least I considered it. Make no mistake, I do not trust you. Not entirely. Even if aiding you was a request from the princess, the lot of you sound like raving lunatics to me. If you do anything suspicious, I won't hesitate to arrest every one of you. No questions asked. Do not forget that. Yowza! What a scary woman. Don't worry, we can all vouch for Adol and Doggy. I believe that if you travel alongside us, everything will become clear. There's no such thing as too much help when you have a mission like ours. We welcome you, Dragon Knight. I am Sigru. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I never thought I would be cooperating with a fugitive. Wait, no, this isn't cooperation. If anything, it's more like a surveillance. That's right, I'm doing nothing wrong, simply carrying out my duties. Oh yeah, you're definitely something else, that's for sure. Well, welcome aboard, I guess. Moro sujaus. Mä en halus... Mitenkään sillä ois muuten? Silläkin on bow and arrow. Jos on 2 leveliä meitä parempi. Otetaan toi mukaan. Ehkä se Sigruni on kova mimmi. Kohta se on ohi, Tujaus. Kohta se on ohi. Sitten sä pääset rauhaan. Sieni. Näistä ei ole mitään vastusta, koska väärä paikka. Mä muuten pääsen tänne vasemmalle nyt. Se tulipa mieleen. Because I can breathe underwater. Olisiko se täällä se mesta?
Valkoinen talismani.
Mitä tekee valkoinen talismani? Guards against calamities, prevents all status effects. Oho! Ei mulla joku sortdance tullut tänne.
I am ready. Affirmative.
Nice. Se on kyllä aika kova itemi. Se suojaa aivan kaikelta. Se on vähän niinku ton Final Fantasy ripponi. Jos tiedätte kyseisen itemin. Ajaa niin vähän niinku saman asian. Rippon. Rippon. Hei, tässä on joku achievementti eikö ollut, että kuolen näihin. Ootas, pistä save tonne ekaan. No, tässä. Pistä save tähän. Ja vaan sen takia. Noin. Ei mitään hätää. Sitten sai achievementin, ilmaisen achievementin. Earth Altar. The Earth Altar. Guess this must be the place connected to the Earth Sanction, right? The mysterious presence feels closer than before. Since you were chosen as the dragon warrior, the dragons may have already started waking up. But to wake them completely, we'll need to get to the deepest region of the sanctums. So we need the incantations then. Elk, it's all you now. Alright, I got this. No niin, nyt se alkaa riehumaan. Let's open up this sanctum. In the land of life and blessings, thou awarded fertility to thy people, may the silence of the deep forest, love and grace of the land lead us, the people, to thee. Mitä tapahtui?
Spam, spam, spam. Onko se dragonin suussa vai?
Earth Sanctum.
Sanctum. Miksi se on sanction? Sanctum.
So this is the Earth Sanctum. Looks like trouble in our future. So the Great Dragon is in here somewhere, huh? Alright, let's get moving. No niin, sit mennään jäbät. Ja naiset. No. Mentiinpä niin pitkälle. Hello. Unohanko me jotain pelimekaniikkoja taas? What? Eikö kertonut mitään? I am ready. Ja tossa on jotain. Mikä siinä? What is this hardened substance? I could swear I've seen this stuff somewhere. Oh, it's the sap of the ancient tree. No niin. Which means we're still in the tree, I guess. Eli mä pystyin käyttämään mitä? Tämä näin.
It blooms.
No onpas hieno paikka.